Hello Year 1, and today we're going to be doing some maths. Before we start on our new topic today, we need to warm our brains up and get in gear and ready to do some maths. So we're going to look at some math starters. Here we have a number line with some missing values. And well done if you notice that the number line is counting in twos. This is something we focused on last half term. So pause the video and have a go at filling in the missing values. Well done if your number line looks like this one on the screen. Now we're going to have another go at filling in a number line, but using slightly larger numbers. Again, pause the video and have a go at filling in the missing values. Well done if your number line looks like the number line on the screen. These are the values that you were looking for to fill into the missing number line. So I think we're all ready now to start our new topic in maths today. And our learning objective is I can recognise and name 2D shapes. So to classify a 2D shape, I have an example here. So a 2D shape is a shape that is completely flat and has no depth to it. You can't physically pick it up or touch it because it is 2D. So for example, here on this piece of paper, I have drawn some 2D shapes. I can't physically touch them or pick them up. I can just only see them with my eyes. Where a 3D shape, so I have a cube here, this is something I can physically touch. It has dimension to it, it's got height, it's got depth, but we will go more into 2D shapes in a few lessons time. So again, just to remind ourselves, a 2D shape is a flat shape that we cannot physically touch or pick up, and it has no dimension. Either by yourself or with your adult, pause this video and see how many shapes you can name on the screen. These are the shapes that we're going to be focusing on today in our math session. So we have a circle, rectangle, triangle, pentagon, and square. So the first two shapes we're going to have a deeper look into is a rectangle and a square. Pause this video and discuss with your adult what is the same about these two shapes and what is different about these two shapes. So these two shapes, sometimes it can be quite hard to distinguish between them, but because they're very quite similar. So the square and the rectangle both have 4 straight lines and 4 corners. However, the square's lines are all the same length, whereas you can see on the rectangle, they are not all the same. So if you ever see these two and you get a bit confused and think, is it a square, is it a rectangle? Look at the sides. Do they all look like they're the same length? Do they all look like they're equal to each other? That's a way of distinguishing between a square and a rectangle. Here we have some triangles. Pause the video here and discuss with your adult what similarities and differences do you notice. So all these shapes here are different colors, they have different length sides, they're on different angles. However, they are all triangles. So triangles can be tricky sometimes because they come in so many different variations, but they are all still classed as a triangle. So we have this yellow triangle here. It is the same as this pink triangle here, but it is on a larger scale. It still has the 3 important sides and 3 corners. That is very important for identifying a triangle. The same with rectangles, they can come in many different sizes. So here we have some rectangles with some very long sides or some really short sides, but they're still classed as rectangles. They can sometimes be on a 90 degrees rotation, or they could be upright, or they could be upside down. And it doesn't matter how it's shown. If it has those 4 important sides and 4 important corners, which are not all equal length, then it is a rectangle. Let's just go back and remind ourselves of the shapes that we're focusing on today. So we've had a deeper look into rectangles, squares, and triangles. We've not really discussed too much about circles and pentagons, but we're going to have a brief look at them now. So a circle, it doesn't have any corners at all. It is one continuous curved side. That is what a circle is. The side, you don't know where it starts, you don't know where it stops. Hence why I use the word continuous. It's just one continuous curved side. And a pentagon has 5 sides and 5 corners. A pentagon is from the polygon family. In later sessions, we will discuss other types of polygons, but today we are just going to look at the pentagon. In your learning packs, you should have a worksheet that looks like this one. Have a go at matching the name of the shape to the shape. Drawing a straight line to which name do you think matches the shape shown on the left? After you've completed that worksheet, you should have another worksheet in your learning pack that looks like so. And with help from your adult, work through each question and have a go at recognizing the shapes and identifying their names. Once you've completed those worksheets, you should have these colouring sheets in your learning pack also, and have a go at working through these colouring sheets. That is all for our math session today. Thank you very much, Year 1, for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day.